Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel, Car Castle. And today we have a long-awaited Honda SUV, the biggest one Honda sells, the 2023 Honda Pilot. Now we've been waiting a long time for this one. Honda's been redesigning all their new SUVs, and with the Honda Pilot coming in close to last, it's been long awaited and very exciting, as it's one of the most popular mid-size three-row SUVs in America. Now with the new rivals coming up like the Kia Telluride and Hyundai Palisade, is this redesigned Honda Pilot good enough to beat those guys out of the park? Let's find out in today's video. Okay, coming up to the front, we're gonna see that the Pilot is more aggressive and sporty than ever before, featuring now fully LED lights, high beams, blinkers, and running lights. Today we have the EXL, which is gonna give you some chrome accents right along there and right in between the grille. If you choose a sport or a trail sport, then you're gonna get blacked out accents instead of chrome. We are going to have now still LED fog lights on all trims, which is nice to see. We are also going to have parking sensors on EXL and above, so pretty much everything but the sport base trim. Coming around to the side, we're going to have 18-inch rims for you on EXL and Trail Sport, 20-inch wheels for Sport, Touring, and Elite. We're going to have body-colored handles on all but Trail Sport, and body-colored mirrors on all but Sport and Trail Sport. We are also going to have blind spot monitoring standard on all trims, even including the base Sport. Coming around to the back, we're going to see we have a little chrome touch, silver touch on the bottom. We're going to have exposed exhaust pipes on all but this EXL. LED lights on all trims, incandescent blinkers though, and your reverse lights right there. A cool feature about this new Pilot is that they put the badge right here spelt out. I think that is a really cool touch, with black around it. We're going to see our all-wheel drive badge right here, which is interesting because as we saw in the new CR-V and HR-V, they started putting it right here. But I'm glad they did that because it might have been a little too busy with the Pilot badge and the Honda logo right there. You can see you have your parking sensors. They definitely went with a more rugged, sporty, flat back. All-wheel drive is standard on Elite and Trail Sport. Front-wheel drive is optional for EXL, Sport, and Touring. Coming around to the side again, you can definitely see we're getting more of a boxy look as we had in the previous gen Pilots. Gone is that little rounded look in the last generation. As you can see here, they kind of put this A-pillar right in the center between the back window and the front windows, which is different, and I do like it now seeing it on here. Coming back here, we do have a power tailgate, all but the Sport base trim. Now it hasn't been PDI'd through the shop yet, so it will not automatically go up. But it does have the power tailgate on all but base sport. And you have your hands-free tailgate, which you just kick it on the bottom and it will open on Elite and Touring. Coming down to the back, as you can see, the Pilot is bigger than ever. This is behind the third row and we still have enormous amount of space. I'll put this one back, simple pull and then push down. As you can see, that's behind the second row. Humongous. It definitely has improved. We have a storage compartment there. Storage compartment there. A 12-volt outlet right here. We have USBs in the third row and air vents on both sides. Coming under here, look at this. Hold on. Take it out real quick. How much space you have under the trunk. Now we're going to see that you can get an optional removable middle seat in the second row. So that makes you it fits the second row seat in there. You can have an optional captain's chairs, a removable middle seat, or your normal bench seats. You have 22.4 cubic feet behind the third row and 114.3 cubic feet behind the front row. So, enormous amount of space. Definitely bigger than the previous one. And I don't think you'll be having any issues with space in this new 2023 Honda Pilot. Okay, now we're gonna close it. Again, you just push that to close it, but this has not been PDI'd through the shop, so I cannot do that right now because we're getting you a fast, all-new look on this EXL Pilot before they even have put it through the shop. Now we're gonna go through right to the engine and safety systems. Okay, coming into your engine and transmission, we have an all-new engine for 2023 Honda Pilot. We are going to get a new 3.5 liter V6 with a 10-speed automatic, specifically tuned for this new Pilot. Remember last year we had the 9-speed, but now we're getting a 10-speed. And our fuel economy, we're going to have 19 city, 27 highway, and 20 combined for front-wheel drive options. And then for your all-wheel drive, it's going to be a 19 city, 25 highway, and 21 combined. And interestingly enough, our Trail Sport has different fuel economy, which is going to be, of course, the worst since it's that off-roading trim, which is 18 city, 23 highway, and 20 combined. We can take a look at the engine. Fuel economy, I think, did improve. So a bigger vehicle, new engine, faster, and better fuel economy. Tons of space to work on. You have latches at the top, so make sure it's extra secure, and your pop rod right there. That is your engine for 2023. Let's get on into the interior. Okay, coming on now into the interior, we're going to start with our door panel here. Today we have the gray leather option. I'll speak more of the colors when we get inside. As you can see, we have this gloss black trim with silver above it. On other models, you're going to have this cool, like, kind of pixel glitch looking thing right there. And if I find a picture, I will show that because it is really cool. We're going to have a chrome or silver door handle. We're going to have all our windows up and down. You have your lock buttons and your window locks if you want to lock the rear seat windows. You're going to have leather trimmed right here with nice kind of black stitching. Really like that. You have a pocket here, 2 cup holders here, and a pocket here. So you're not going to have any problems with storage in this all-new Pilot. All trims have power seats now. Memory seating is on EXL and above. Take a good look at that door panel. Coming on in, we have an air vent here with gloss black around that. We have our trunk open and our traction control off. Looking at our seat, it does have wrapping, but the other one doesn't, so I'll show that in a second. Coming on in to this all-new Pilot. We're gonna have a 7-inch digital gauges on all trims, but if you do go to that top trim Elite, you're gonna have a 12.2-inch digital, fully digital gauges. That's gonna be completely customized if you get that, again, top Elite trim. And you're also gonna get, new for 2023, a heads-up display on your top trim Elite. Coming to the steering wheel, you're going to have all your functions. It is going through some things since, again, it hasn't been PDI'd, but you can definitely customize it. You're going to have your speed limit sign right there, your miles per hour, your temperature, how many miles you got, and the gas, fuel, and your what gear you're in. So you're going to have all your safety system buttons and your controls to turn the radio. Looking at the steering wheel, you're gonna have that new Honda steering wheel that we've seen in all new Honda products. Looking great. Heated steering wheel on Trail Sport and Elite. So if you want that, you're gonna have to get one of those trims. Coming over here, we're gonna have push button start on all trims, which they did kind of move it. It's kind of behind the steering wheel now. So if you're looking for that, it's going to be right there, looking good with the red, so you know your car's on. Coming over here, we have heated seats on all trims, even the base Sport, and ventilated seats on the top trim Elite. You're going to have tri-zone climate control, automatic climate control on all trims. And it's going to be in this nice gloss black. And do we have the clicks? We do have the clicks, like all new Honda products. Just sounds so nice and premium, like a Honda would. You're gonna have your rear AC controls. You're gonna have your vents and AC, or not your AC, your hazard button right there. Coming up to our touchscreen, we have a 7-inch touchscreen on the base Sport trim, but on all rest of the new Pilots, you're gonna have a 9-inch color touchscreen, which is very nice to see that on pretty much most of all the trims. Which standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on all trims, but wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on EXL and above, which means only the Sport doesn't have wireless, which is very nice to see that kind of standard feature in this middle trim EXL. So we do have wireless in this EXL. Navigation system. Honda's new navigation system is going to be on Touring and Elite. Cabin Talk, a feature that was on last models and borrowed from the Odyssey, is going to be only on the Elite, and your Wi-Fi hotspot is going to be on the Touring and Elite. Go through these options just on this EXL. You have your new Honda system, very fast, as you can see there. You have all your controls on the side. Putting it into reverse, we're gonna have a standard backup camera with 3 different angles. You're gonna have your, your parking sensors and your cross traffic monitor thing. All standard backup camera on all trims, but new for 2023, you are going to get a 360 camera called Trail Watch on Trail Sport and Elite. So that is very nice to see that we have a 360 camera on this new Pilot. Coming all the way down here, we're going to have this little storage compartment here. Because, you know, the Pilot is known for having tons of storage. We're going to have 2 USBs here. USB, I always get mixed up on these. I'll put it on the screen for you. And another 12-volt outlet right there. Wireless phone charger on EXL and above, so all but the Sport, which is nice to see. And it's got these little things now, so your phone does not move. A little storage compartment there. You are going to have your push button transmission, or push button shifter with the gloss black around there. You're going to have drive modes, which 5 different drive modes on Sport, EXL, and Touring, but the Trail Sport and the Elite have, I think, 7 or 8 different modes. You're going to have your automatic start-stop system. When you come to a red light, it's going to turn off your vehicle, and then when you get going again, it will come back on. That's how you turn it off. You're going to have your hill descent control, your parking brake, and your brake hold. You're going to have 2 different cup holders right there. And then coming to this center console, you know Honda always goes big when it comes to storage, and this new Pilot is no different. Push the button right there, and then look at how much storage we have on this new 2023 Pilot. We got a little storage thing right there. Nice, and it has this little thing so it doesn't get messy. Okay. And then you come over here, and new for 2023, we have this little storage compartment, which is really nice to put, you know, pretty much anything you can put there. You can put your snacks, your drinks, but you got plenty of cup holders, so you might not need to do that. Just pretty much anything. It's very nice to see because, you know, Honda is always known for how much storage and space they have, and this 2023 Pilot does not disappoint. You have another air vent over there. We have our soft touch trim on here with our black stitching for the gray color. And then you're going to have your compartment there. That door panel's got all the storage too. Coming up here, we do not have a sunroof on EXL, but Trail Sport, Touring, and Elite all have panoramic sunroofs. So if I can get a picture of that, I'll put that on the screen. It is nice and big. It goes pretty much almost to the 3rd row, but it stops at the 2nd row. And it is very nice, but on this EXL, we do not have that. So coming to our seats, we have our gray leather in this model. The Sport will come with cloth, but all the rest have the leather. We have this little nice cloth stripe here. Very nice and cool. We have a stripe coming up there. And for our colors, you can get black, gray, as shown here, or brown, which it does depend on what color exterior you have and what trim you have. So make sure to go on the Honda website to look at all of that if you're wondering what color you want, because it does depend on what trim and exterior color you get on what color interior you can get. So definitely a lot of options for 2023. Okay, coming to our speaker system, we are going to have a 7-speaker 240 watt on the Sport model, 9-speaker 245 watt on EXL Touring, or no, on EXL and Trail Sport, Touring and Elite gets the Bose premium audio system that we've seen in many new Honda models. Glad to see that. And that is your speaker systems on the 2023 Pilot. Now let's head on into the back row, because you got to make sure your kids are all have plenty of space and are all comfortable, because that's what the Pilot is pretty much made for. Okay, coming on to the back rear seat. This is going to be our door panel. We're going to have another storage compartment, cup holders, and more storage compartment down there. We have this little storage here, your window control, and it's going to be silver door handle. And that looks like a little speaker, which is cool. And then you have your trim coming back here again. Now we're going to have second row sunshades on this model, and I think that is on the EXL and above. Sport does not have the second row sunshades. Coming over here to our center console, we're going to have air vents, air vent controls, and 2 USBs, so your kids will all be connected back here. For legroom, I have plenty of legroom. I don't think the seat is all the way up. You can move the seat up and down, and you can slide it back and forth. It's all the way back, but I don't think this seat is all the way up. You're gonna have here, on this side, we're gonna have pockets, nice storage pockets for books or iPads or things, electronics. You're gonna see something weird, a little different with the leather. It's gonna be your gray, and then it's kind of gonna be black on the bottom half and on the rear back seat. You're gonna have your door panel over there, nice seats. Now this is gonna be your middle row here, center console. You're gonna have cup holders and a big storage compartment. Like I said before, you can either get the removable seat, the captain's chairs, or the bench seat. That's very nice. 3 options. With the 2022, we only had the captain's chairs or the bench seat. Back in that third row, I did put the one down, but you're gonna have plenty of space. I did hear someone say it's almost like an Odyssey. That's how much space you're gonna get. See all that leg room? We do have the floor mats there, so you can't really see. Plenty of space for your third row passengers. You're gonna have LED lights in the back and in the middle row. So plenty of room. I don't think any of your passengers are gonna be uncomfortable in this all new Pilot. Again, I said it's the biggest Pilot ever, so you're gonna have tons and tons of space. I'm gonna go real quick, move the seat all the way up so you can see leg room there, and I might jump into the third row. Okay, this is ridiculous. Look at how much space I have with the seat all the way up. Now, I know your driver probably won't be all the way up, but that just shows you how much maximum space you can do. I can recline this back and be all comfortable in this all new Pilot. I think your passengers are not going to have a problem with space. And I'm going to real quick move it all the way back so you can see that too. Okay, so I'm pretty sure before that was the all the way back. But look at this. I still got plenty of space from my knees to the seat, even with the seat all the way back. Now, I don't know if your driver is going to have it all the way back, but even if they do, I'm still comfortable with plenty of leg room. Definitely this Pilot is much bigger, and it's kind of reminding me of the Honda Odyssey because it's just grown so much in size. So if you have tons of kids and families or any kind of passengers that are going to sit back here, they will not be complaining. They might even buy themselves a new 2023 Pilot after they see how much storage and space, technology, this all new Pilot is just way improved, and I am very happy to see what they did with this Pilot. Now I'm going to try to go get in the third row and show you how to. So let's go do that real quick. Okay, to get in the third row, it's going to be real easy. You just push this button right here and then slide it back. Oh, well, the seatbelt's plugged in. I don't know why that is, but pull it back and it's going to slide back. And then you can get in the third row. Coming in the third row, you can see there's plenty of space for me. Definitely reminded me of the Odyssey. Again, I don't think your passengers are going to be complaining if they have to sit in the third row. There's plenty of space. Like I said, cup holders, USB, and air vents. Nice big window that your passengers can see out of, and an LED light. So I think that is going to be all for the interior. So, well, the interior's nice, the outside's nice. Now, how does it drive? Well, let's go see that right now. Okay, getting the Pilot up to speed here. Driving the all-new Pilot, 2023 Pilot. Going over some bumps, very smooth. I can barely hear the engine going. Higher trims are going to get the acoustic glass to improve sound. And this isn't even one of those, and I can still barely hear the road or the engine going over bumps. Very smooth. I definitely do think they improved the suspension and the noise. Going down here. Okay, let me get it up. Hit the pedal. Wow, that is very impressive. You're definitely not going to be complaining that this all-new Pilot is slow. Going over a few more bumps, barely can feel it. These seats are nice and cushy. Very comfortable in this new Pilot. Again, I can barely hear the engine too. Handling is nice and over another bump and can barely hear it or feel it. You're definitely going to be comfortable and happy if you purchase one of these new Pilots. Now, you're saying, I love the Pilot. I love the interior, the exterior. When can I buy one? Well, you already can buy one. These Pilots are on sale now. Like I said, this is the EXL. You have the Sport, EXL, Trail Sport, Touring, and Elite. All on sale now, so if you want to order yours now, you can. Because I know these Pilots are going to be... There's the backup camera again. Like I said, the 360 is going to be on the Trail Sport and Elite, your parking sensors. Nice to see those parking sensors on the EXL. Okay, so, well, these are going to be very popular, I can already tell you that. And with the supply shortage, you're definitely going to have to reserve one of these instead of just buying one off the lot. Sadly, I think those days are over for now, but it's getting better. So, you're going to have to reserve one of these, put your name down, and deposit on one. If you're lucky enough, they might have one on the lot available, but you're definitely going to have to wait a few months because these Pilots are very nice. The previous Pilots even you had to wait and put your name on one. So I guarantee you that these Pilots are going to be very popular because they're nice and, you know, they're a Honda Pilot. People know they're reliable and comfortable and very popular, as I said at the beginning. So thank you for watching this video. If you did like, please subscribe and like the video, and comment down below your opinion on this 2023 Pilot. Now I'll see you guys next time for the next review. Hopefully I can review the Trail Sport and maybe the Elite, but I don't have a guarantee on that yet, so stay tuned for that and for more car videos. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.